Hello and welcome back. The last project in this solution is the client ret. So let's open the client ret's form by double clicking it, and let us set the property for the client ret title. So scroll down and change the text here to say client ret. Although the client is going to be invisible, but we just want to give a title here so that we will not confuse it with other forms. Now we are going to set its opacity to 0. So under opacity, set 0. And then we are going to insert a form shown event handler. So click on form, click on the event here, and then scroll down and double click on shown. We also want to insert another object called the timer object. So go back to the form design view, click on toolbox, pin the toolbox to the left, and look for timer. If you don't know where timer is found, you can search here, TIMER, and you will find that it's under the components category. Double click on it and the timer will be added to this project. It will be at the bottom. So a timer is a stopwatch. It's like every few seconds the timer will be triggered so that you can do something. And the timer's function in this project is to connect to the server and send some data. So if you click on timer, you will see the property here. Every 100 milliseconds it will perform something. We are going to set it to 2000 milliseconds. Initially the timer is false, that means it's not enabled. Later on we are going to enable inside the code. So now let's dismiss the toolbox and then view the code. Right click and view code. And we are also going to insert a timer tick event handler. So let's go back to the form view, click on form, and then select our timer here. Looks like we inadvertently added 2 timers, so we need to delete one of them. So just select the timer 2 and delete it. So select timer, and then here under the event button, double click on tick. So now you have 2 event handlers, form shown and timer tick. So when you have a timer tick event, it means that every 2000 milliseconds it will trigger this handler, and you can put in whatever you want it to do then. And then the next time the 2000 milliseconds is triggered, it will do the same thing again. So this is how you can do something repeatedly every 2000 milliseconds. So now that we have added all our event handlers, we can download the file from the resource section. Download this file called clientret.cs, and then we are going to replace our code with this file. So just take our client code, copy everything, and select everything here and override it with our code. Next, we need to add a reference to the remoting interface. So head over to the client project, references, right click, add references, go to projects and select remoting interface, click on OK. And then do the same thing, add another reference to the system runtime remoting, right click on references, add reference, go to assemblies, scroll down to system runtime remoting. And then check on it and then click OK. Now everything is fine. Save everything, and now I shall explain. The new thing about this is the timer. When the timer ticks every 2000 milliseconds, it will perform all these things here. It will call the goodbye method on the server. It will call the hello method and pass my name to the server. It will capture the desktop and then call the send feedback method on the server. So these three things are done every 2000 milliseconds. And then if the server is not up, there will be an exception. And all it does is sleep for another 5000 milliseconds, which is 5 seconds. So if the server is not up, if no server. So if the server is not up, it will just sleep. And then repeat it every 5 seconds. And then all this part here is the same as for the server part. You are providing the providers so that you can serialize the desktop image, which is a binary data. And you're also using props to specify the property that you want the channel to have. And here, the IP address is localhost. Localhost means it's a loopback IP address, meaning because we are running the server and the client on the same machine. If you are going to use this in the real environment, then you should change this to your server's IP address. Your server is your attacker machine, remember, the command and control server. So now we can build this. Click on, after you have saved, you click on build and rebuild. I'll click on build client red. Build succeeded. And then one more last time, we want to build the release build. So change this to release. For the remoting interface, for the client red, also change to release. For the command server, also change to release. Save everything, click build, click rebuild solution. So now you have a release build ready for testing. In the next video, we are going to perform the test. So that's all for this one. Thank you for watching.